Hello, we're full of hell. I'm Dylan.
I'm Spencer. Um, I've known Dylan for a couple years, just from other bands touring, just meeting in our travels, and I've known Brandon for most of my life because he lived one street over from me, and Dave I just randomly messaged on MySpace one day. Initially, when the band started, it was stuff like Sepultura, I Hate God, Crowbar, and that was like more the other members, but I wanted to add like some of my influences were like Cursed, uh, Man is the Bastard, and this band called Gasp. And once more members left, like the more hardcore side of things, I like tried to influence with more like experimental and harder bands like Insect Warfare, The Endless Blockade, and then more recently it's been bands like uh, Swans and Neurosis have been seeping into our sound.
Yeah, when I joined the band like early on, I was really excited to find that Spencer and I liked a lot of the same stuff, and he showed me a lot of smaller stuff that I hadn't heard of before, and generally, we've been able to just push the sound more with those influences.
We usually try to change up our set list a decent amount because some songs we have been playing for almost 4 years, kind of like the more hardcore songs, because that's more of like the crowd favorites, but they're also probably my least favorite songs to play just because they're the least interesting to play.
Yeah, and we're always trying to play the material that we've written most recently, just like any band, I guess. So I'd say our favorite stuff to play is always just like the newest stuff. So we kind of try to strike a balance between the old and the new. Well, the ethos for our band has always been like the model of like the hardcore punk band. Super like we try to remain DIY. We try to stay as involved as we can, and we care about the people that are booking us, and we care about the kids that come to our shows. So I don't think that aspect of our band is ever going to leave. I just feel like we're a hardcore band in ethos and spirit, not so much sonically, and we're never going to tour with one type of band. We're never just going to tour with grindcore or black metal bands or death metal bands. Right now, we've been trying to like to tour with all different kinds of bands. So I mean, I think that's how it's going to keep going. We'll always do a hardcore tour here and there, a metal tour. I'd like to think that we would be able to like flip between the crowds.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be stuck playing to one type of kid. Like, we have been trying to do, like you said, more metal and experimental tours lately, but I would like to tour with a straightforward hardcore band just to, like, give back or go back to our roots kind of thing, just because it's, you can't put yourself and make yourself stuck in one genre, I think. That's how you, like, stagnate and, like, just lose fans and people grow out of you eventually. With our band, I would like our next release is with a legendary noise musician named Merzbow, who is like top tier new noise musicians of all time. But I also too wouldn't like to stray away from it so people don't know what to expect. Just I want every release to surprise people. Like we even are talking about doing like a couple 7 inches with covers of just bands that are influenced by us, but we don't necessarily sound like at all.
You just need to play what you love. I don't think there's any easy answer. Um, as long as you're passionate about what you're doing, there really isn't anything else that you need. I don't think. I think a lot of like success with a band is luck driven and chance because I see a lot of bands that maybe haven't put in any work get somewhere, and bands that do put in a lot of work get somewhere, and then bands that I see that are remarkable and maybe inaccessible don't get anywhere for no reason at all. So I think you should just put all of it, all of yourself into it. That's about all I would have to say.
I would say too, if you can actually find like-minded people that want to be in a band like that, there's going to be other like-minded people around the world. Like just because the majority of people don't find you accessible, there's going to be a crowd for you eventually, as long as you put yourself out there and get yourself known.
And accepting your failures is important, and just using them to your advantage and just keep trying. All I can say personally is I've always just wanted this band to suit our lifestyles in whatever way it sees fit. Maybe that means touring just as much as we tour now. Maybe it means touring less. All I really want is to keep releasing records. I would just love in 10 years for this band to have released many more records spanning lots of different kinds of sounds, and to be able to, just have this as our passion and our outlet, just like it is now.